Zelda, curious about the diminutive guardian, decided to accompany Impa on her journey to Pura's research facility. With Link acting as bodyguard, they made their way to the ancient tech lab.
It's interesting to me that it seemed in the last fight like we were just an ordinary soldier. And yeah, they noticed we stood out a bit, as being a bit more capable than the average soldier, but to immediately afterwards assign us. First of all, they just told us our job is to protect the tower because it's important. And now we're wandering off to be Zelda's bodyguard. You would think they would have chosen someone more known as a bodyguard. Zelda might have her own bodyguard already. Bit curious. Facility dedicated to researching the ancient relics. Yep, makes sense. So we can just look through a bunch of tips.
Why is it so attached to me? Whatever could you be, little one? I suppose all we can do is wait for Robbie and the others at the lab to analyze it.
Agreed, Your Highness. A guardian? But why? And monsters too, now of all times!
Huh. We're already dealing with rogue guardians. Trying to dodge out of the way, just failing miserably at it. Oh, get behind him, please. Trying to break your stun. That stun gauge thing that he's got that sometimes shows up, usually when I'm in the back, does not show up reliably enough for me to understand its function. Magnesis. Okay. I guess I kind of left my allies alone. I don't know where they went or why. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. That was definitely a thing. Stasis. Impa, if you would be willing... How do I control you? Please? How it worked before. No, we have to go into battle log in order to control you? Okay. So yeah, if I want... Because we don't control Zelda. I want Impa, you to take out the Wizrobe. Yeah, so Zelda's here. But... Ow. But we're not controlling her. Ooh, rupees. Cool. Hopefully Impa can handle the Wizrobe. Because I don't want to deal with him because he flies. Okay, this is where we would use Magnesis to grab a chest. Giant ancient core. Good stuff. What are you doing here, Zelda? Like, she ran ahead of both myself and Impa. Oh, I can use Magnesis on their equipment. Misclick, but it's fine. Finishing you off quickly. Nope, not the right way. This is the way. Alright. Zelda's here, and this is where our allies are supposed to be. I attack with a wooden sword. Avoid fighting with the Guardian. Really? Flee from the Guardian while protecting Zelda. That is not the button I wanted. Let's head out of sight. Zelda, are you coming around here at all? Because I'm pretty sure she's the one that's right there with the Guardian that I'm supposed to avoid while protecting her. Yeah, she's getting mauled by the Guardian. Ow. So I have to avoid fighting it, but somehow also protect Zelda. Oh, I can't jump down there. Hopefully Zelda's not getting herself too killed. Okay, Zelda, did you run ahead? Thank you. Is there no hope of escape? I guess we shall see. Wasn't sure what the game was wanting there. Really. Little one saved us.
It will be done.
Oh, come on. Nope, that's still not the button I'm wanting. What was the button to heal? Because it's not there, and that's bow. And I thought it was one of those. I don't know. Let's look at objectives. So there's... Okay, there's a couple of guardians we can head to. As well as some larger enemies, but we're definitely heading the wrong direction now. There's a little guardian here. Come on, little guy. No? I guess it's activate the unearthed guardians. That one was still buried. I don't have a way to get over there. Huh. So we're gonna have to go all the way around to get to that one. And then I don't know how... I'm assuming that darker gray area over here is lower. So we can sort of just jump off these cliffs to get down there, maybe? Not sure how we'd get back up if that's the case. Hi, Zelda. Please don't die. I know you're half dead. Can I figure out... That was the button I was searching for. Brilliant. I always forget to shield. No problem. This is all working out. I guess the question would be, what do I currently have Impa doing? Can I direct Zelda? Not at all. Got a moblin there. Impa is chilling here. Can you not? Why is it not allowing me to direct her? I want you. Order is A. I'm clicking A. Impa. I can't give her orders. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Protect Zelda is an idea. Take on the electric Wizrobe? I guess we'll be heading through there. Maybe that's not as needed. Protect Zelda. We lose if Zelda or Impa dies. So getting them to... How? Getting them to protect each other seems reasonable. Granted, I don't really want to take on a Wizrobe as a Link. I guess he does have a skill to get up into the air, if I just remember to use it. And that move seems pretty good. Alright, where's your leader? I guess, am I not actually... I'm in some sort of guard post, it seems to think. There are tons of rupees to be gathered. There you are. Ow. There you go. So we've now captured this place. Let's grab a bit more loot while I'm here. Is it always just rupees? So we get monster parts and whatever from killing monsters, which makes sense. But if I crack open crates, no, that gave me a food item. So for healing, we can get the ingredients we need from breaking over boxes. I don't know if there's a way for me to see how much food I have available for healing. But anyway, let's get back to our mission, which is up this direction. Because it feels like I should take the time to grab healing items when I see them. There's not really an easy way of knowing what's going to be healing and what's just rupees, and I don't know the value of rupees yet. Can't help with that one. Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. Oh, that aim is super slow. Like trying to turn around when you got the bow aimed just doesn't work. Let's see. We go magnesis. Can you lock onto him? Please, lock on. Thank you. There we go. So on these guys, you got to use more of your abilities. Just straight up attacking doesn't seem to be effective. Alright, we are in the right location-ish. Ah, here we go. The attack's having an effect. Good. Moblin assault has begun. Can I tell where, and should I be getting my allies involved? So if I wanted Impa... Nope. I'll figure out these controls at some point. Impa to do what? Yeah, okay. Can't tell what that is, but I think that's another guard post. Let's see. Okay, Zelda will fight too. Are we going to be able to control you then? There's Koroks in this game. There better not be 999 of them scattered about the different levels. There's got to be a way of getting from here. I guess not. So looking at the map... No, it looks like there is a way to get down from up here. Over this way. Wow, that would be terrifying. So Impa's already making her way there. Zelda. Your weapon is the Sheikah Slate? Okay. Interesting. Let's see. That's where Link is. Where's Zelda hiding now? There we go. So Zelda, let's have you also head up here to take on the Electric Wizrobe. I cannot. I don't know. 134 Koroks to find in Hyrule's Age of Calamity. Okay. Then let's change characters to Zelda. And then I can give Link orders. So Link. Link. I can't give Link orders now. I don't know. Okay, so she's just going nuts. Her light attack is all of the Sheikah runes. I guess that makes sense. What's her heavy attack?
I can help. Get back.
Okay. There we go.
Now this. Off with you.
Okay, that camera angle is terrible. Did she just turn herself into a bomb? So I used this rune, but I'm not sure what to do with it.
If I must.
Anyway, she seems extremely powerful, just randomly blasting out all of these Sheikah Slate abilities. Just as her quick, light attack. Ow.
Like this.
Yeah, not sure what she's supposed to be doing with that ability.
Fall. Get back.
So I could have her use Magnesis to grab that. I mean, that seemed fairly effective.
Like this.
There we go. She's more confusing about how to actually use the intended Sheikah abilities rather than just her random flailing Sheikah abilities. So I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out their moves. She's able to do mass control of all the minions. She doesn't seem very good at attacking bosses. I mean, she is doing damage to it. And I do like standing at a distance because it makes it easier to see the enemy attacks and prepare for them. Okay, that's awful. Okay, Wizrobe down.
Lightning! Lightning!
Neat.
Lightning!
But as it stands, we're trying to get over to here. Somewhere. Yeah, she's just really good at AoE taking out large groups of enemies, which I do approve of. Oh, I see you. Okay, so we hit them with a rune. Got it. Oh, that was...
Every way I can.
Okay, that was her A move, which I accidentally selected, because I'm flailing with button presses. Can you not pick up that apple? Well, that is interesting. Preparations are complete, however the target is currently out of range. We have but one option, lure the enemy into range. Let's do so, but carefully. The Unearthed Guardian has completed its task. Okay. Link will need to lure it forward. And that's definitely not going to be extremely hazardous. So you're over here. Hi there, friend. Trying to shield. I don't know that I did it quite right. This does not seem like I'm going the right way. If we look at the map, I mean, it looks like that will eventually work, but I was probably supposed to go the other way. That means getting behind you. No. I don't know. Dealing with its blasts is not obvious to me. How? Okay, we got it in range though. Directly strike it after it's been toppled. I mean, they're both lined up right there. Let's just use this move. Okay, we need it toppled, clearly. Not sure that that blocked it properly. There we go. That seems to have been a success. Wooden sword and a pot lid. Huh. That's the ancient tech lab. It is a lot more reinforced and fortified than we see in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, a bunch of pretty crappy weapons. Damage at 30% hearts or less, up 12%. That's interesting. Healing item drop rate increased. I will take that. And you've got better Sheikah slates. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but sure. More random stuff. Okay.
This is technology, the likes of which I've never laid eyes on. Which means we've got ourselves a brand new, never-before witness, Guardian Battle!
Genius eccentric, Robbie. A young Robbie.
Devices like the Sheikah Slate, which are amplified by the power of such ancient relics, are but a meager fragment of such technology.
I see. That explains why all of us were able to use the Sheikah Slate.
In addition, this here doohickey is loaded with data. Information we can't even fathom.
Oh yeah! Check it.
For an eccentric genius.
I extracted some visual data from the Guardian's memory.
Is that...
Yup, no doubt about it. Hyrule Castle after Calamity Ganon has been revived.
As you can see, we managed to extract some of the data, but much of it was fragmented. Even so, if I analyze what we received, I may be able to make sense of more of it.
This is the ruin the Calamity will bring upon all of Hyrule. If we allow this to pass, I fear all hope will be lost.
Even everything we've done up until now likely won't be enough.
If I don't succeed at sealing the Calamity... Never. This will not come to pass.
How did it get those pictures? It was in a box.
To stop Calamity Ganon, it was crucial that they possess the sword that seals the darkness, the latent power dwelling within the Princess of Hyrule, and the might of the 4 divine beasts unearthed from across the land.
So it was in a box in Zelda's tower. It came out of the box just in time to create a portal, or at least fall into a portal. It wasn't clear if it created it, but a time-traveling portal right outside her window. So its view of the Calamity would have been from Zelda's tower for like 2 seconds. And yet it had pictures from a lot of different viewpoints of the Calamity attack happening. I'm wondering, is that another thing that's... Hopefully that's another thing that gets explained, and it's not just something that they ignore and pretend makes sense. Like maybe it was able to steal pictures from the memory of other guardians or something. I don't know. I'm looking at weird inconsistencies and wondering, is it things that are going to be explained or not? Okay, so we need to figure out Zelda's power and the 4 beasts, which is the same thing they were doing last time, which failed, leading to the Calamity. Last time being Breath of the Wild.
The path to victory was strewn with obstacles. Korok Forest, where the legendary sword slept, had been overrun by monsters, and the Princess of Hyrule's power showed no signs of awakening. Lamenting the kingdom's plight, King Rome sent his daughter to gather pilots for the divine beasts. Alongside Link, whose brave conduct had earned him a role as her knight, Zelda would meet with each of the 4 candidates.
Okay.
You intend to let this relic follow you around,
Yes. After talking to Pura and Robbie, we thought it would be best.
I will remind you once again. Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance. Are we clear?
Yes, we are clear. I understand. And I will honor my duty.
I do like the cutscenes. We're getting a lot more lore and story. Breath of the Wild, we just had to piece it all together from a handful of memories, which was cool. This is telling, I guess, more of the story, which I like. Burgeoning scholar princess, the Princess of Hyrule, in whose veins flows the blood of the goddess. She is devoted to researching ancient technology and awakening her sacred power. Okay, now we get to decide which region to go to for the Divine Beasts as our next main quest. Power of the Guardians from the future has opened the path to a battlefield from another world. Travel to there to tackle new challenges. Opened a path to a battlefield from another world. Weird. Play on the map of Hyrule, you can view scenarios, quests, and more. Pressing L and R, that all makes sense. Laboratory dedicated to researching ancient technology, complete Pura and Robbie's research requests to put their results to use in battle. Okay. Oh. Okay, I was clicking to see what it was, because it didn't really state. Seems you have a request from Pura and Robbie at the Royal Ancient Lab.
The data we obtained from the time-traveling Guardian was most auspicious. Yes.
I don't know that I like Robbie's new voice actor. I mean, it might be the same voice actor, but the style. I'm used to the Robbie that I know, and this, laid-back surfer bro kind of voice is weird to me.
Though it's bittersweet seeing years of research become outdated in a matter of days.
Please! I think it's great. If all goes to plan, our research will be unstoppable.
Pura doesn't bother me as much. She's still more or less the same. A bit different, but close enough that it makes sense.
But we don't have the manpower to progress our research. Defeating the Calamity comes first.
So, Linky will help us. You do want to see our amazing inventions, right? Right?
Yes, it could produce some useful items for battle. It will be mutually beneficial, I dare say.
Okay.
Anyway, you can work out the details as you go. It'll be worth it, promise. Now make it snappy.
Is this a research tree? So 800 rupees. Researchers compile data, battle data in research papers, which can lead to scientific advancement. Sadly, we don't have a large team here, nor the rupees to secure more help. Gain ability to collect research papers. Sure.
Nicely done.
You can now collect battle data and research papers. Ah, and about this odd thing Robbie made, it's weird, so you can have it. He said it's made from some materials obtained in battle. Gain ability to collect research papers and gain 5 somethings. Looks like a teapot. Robbie's maintenance oil, not a teapot. A heat-resistant substance developed by Robbie. It allows ancient machines to utilize greater force when moving, raising their performance metrics. So we're gonna be using ancient machines to help us. Danger of vicious monsters. Gains the ability to challenge vicious monsters. Improves the odds of ancient item drops, and progress through quests to unlock research opportunities. We don't have the materials for any of these. So I guess we are done there, but yeah. Some sort of research tree.
Thanks. Yes, quite.
Weird. Sheikah Slate bonus combo. Progress is stalled on development of a new upgrade for the Sheikah Slate. Princess Zelda believes that certain monster parts may give her the clue she needs to overcome this hurdle. Sure.
I've done it!
When you gave Princess Zelda the monster parts, her eyes lit up and she rushed off to continue her work on the Sheikah Slate expansion. You knew research would proceed smoothly now. X times 2. Okay. Sure. So this is just a side mission, Lizalfos Infestation, which we will have to fight just a bunch of Lizalfos for some rewards. Keeping the village peace, some villagers have asked the Swords Master to take care of the Lizalfos skulking around town. Unfortunately, her hands are full. Perhaps Link can take care of it. The Sword Master is not Link because it's her. I assume that means Impa?
Hey!
Swordmaster was delighted to see Link return to the classroom with proof of the Lizalfos defeat. She passed along the good news to the villagers. So we're just getting new combos, but they're all generally the same sort of idea. Can't do that one yet, or that one. Is there a way to see... Alright, that's just services. Yeah, so we can go through here and see what we can complete. I wish there was just a simple find available quest that I can just turn in. Shop owner is mad that Bokoblins are stealing pumpkins from his supplier's field. The owner will soon come unglued if this keeps up, so do what you can about the Bokoblin problem. Simple enough. With honey and honeycomb, the owner of the field could lure bees to the pumpkin patch, and Bokoblins hate bees. That fixed everything, so the shop owner is happily back at work. High Spirits produce is now available. Don't know what that means. The various shops sell different materials. Be sure to check them out. They might just be carrying what you're looking for. Okay. So then for some of these quests that we saw that I needed, say those orange things and the purple things, can I find those at the shop? No. On the hook, Stablemaster has been helping with the fishing because nearby Lurelin Village needs seafood for a festival. He's had to step away from his stable, help him fish so he can reopen it.
Bravo!
After you helped gather the seafood from Lurelin Village for the Lurelin Village Festival, the Stablemaster was able to focus on his work again. He's reopened his stable to the public. A new merchant has arrived. Traveling merchants of Hyrule have set up a trade association of sorts. As a result, you can now purchase rare items at stables that traveling merchants have visited. Alright, some mushrooms and some of the... Look what those are. Truffles, which were really good cooking items. What other services can I unlock? I can't unlock that or that. I can do the brawny blacksmith. The blacksmiths of Hyrule have been trying to make their bodies burlier for smithing. They've trained day and night. Now get them what they need to be in top shape for work. Some iron shrooms.
You did well.
Blacksmiths finally achieved peak perfection, and they're ready to get back to work. They formed the Hylian Blacksmith Guild and will now make weapons suited for warriors. By fusing weapons with your base weapon, you can forge it into something even stronger. You can sell any unneeded weapons too. Okay. We've got lots of weapons. Let's see how this works. At the Blacksmith Guild, you can strengthen a weapon by fusing it with other weapons. Begin by selecting a weapon to enhance, then select up to 5 other weapons to use as raw materials for the fusion. When fusing, the top seals of the material weapons can be passed on to the empty slots of the weapon being enhanced. At that time, which seals are passed on is determined by the order in which the material weapons were chosen. Okay, seals from material weapons chosen earlier will have priority over those weapons chosen later, so pay close attention to the order when selecting. Empty slots for seals are added when a weapon reaches levels 5, 10, or 20. If a weapon chosen as raw material does not have any seals to pass on, the seal from the next material chosen will be passed on instead. If a seal is not passed on from a material weapon, it will disappear along with the weapon when the fusion occurs. Proceed with caution. If you match 2 or more seals of the same shape, you'll get a bonus effect that strengthens the effect of the seals and raises the weapon's attack power. If you match 4 or more seals, the bonus effects will be even stronger. Okay, so in theory, raise a base weapon's level by power by fusing it with other weapons. These are consumed, but will pass on 1 or more seals that augment a weapon more if the consumed weapon's level is higher. Alright, so in theory, if I did want to use this DLC weapon, as my base, I can't fuse in the wooden training sword. And none of these look like they're giving any seals. Because we can see that some of these have boosts, but it's not showing up in the ancient sword. So if I selected you, it's still just attack speed. You have an ability. Yeah, those ones have abilities, but it's not showing up on the sword itself. Yeah. Seal matching boosts. Matching seals are the same. Yeah, I know. Right, so it's just showing that if I manage to add a second... Now why... I don't understand. When I back out here, it now looks like if I chose these ones, they'd get cool bonuses. I don't know. The mechanic's weird, but it doesn't look like we're actually getting the abilities that we've selected, so it's probably better to use in things that don't have abilities. Something like that. Well, that costs basically all of my remaining rupees, but it would level up the weapon from an... I don't remember what its attack was, but up to 45. What about you guys? Do you have any duplicate abilities? Because maybe that's what we need. No. And Zelda, mid-air attack damage, and 2 others that don't. So if I took a bunch of these, that gives us finally a bonus. Regular attack damage up. Not sure why that suddenly would show up if I chose either of these. But then we're getting the healing item drop rate and regular attack damage up. And raising it from 17 to 21. For again... Oh, in your case it's only 250 rupees. Why is it so much cheaper? Don't know. It's still 5 items we're fusing in. Sure. This is how it'll turn out? You think this is what you want? Yeah. So we're getting the extra bonus attack damage and just being a stronger weapon. Why not? A good weapon? Always glad to help. Sure. Don't really understand the blacksmith yet, but it's probably fine. And I think that's all of our side quests that I can do at this point. Yeah. So then we have quests, mastering remote bombs or the Lizalfos infestation. And it seems our friend wants us to do the Lizalfos infestation, though it is a higher recommended level. Granted, we are high enough level for either. We'll start with the level 4, mastering remote bombs. Let's look at the battle info. What can you tell me? Very little. So we've got some specific fish as battlefield specific materials. Sure. I'll give it a go. Party is going to be just Link. I will equip you with your super weapon just because. No reason not to use better gear. And yeah, it's still the same armor that I think at least so far looks like it's just cosmetic. We could do some cooking as well. Sure. Increased damage. Alright, let's head on in. So yeah, we hang out guarding over the tower, and then we teleport to the various missions, and that's how we handle our mission of we've got to guard the tower at all times. Makes sense. Down the bottom left, we've got 2 of something, 0 of another thing, and then 8 conversations? Not sure.